Another film then on our list for 2023, a big release, but again, I think it kind of got swept under the rug by a lot of people, and unfairly so, was The Creator, directed by Gareth Edwards, a Welsh filmmaker. Hey! So big up the Wales Massive there. He obviously most famously directed Rogue One, which is probably the most popular, certainly in terms of opinion, modern Star Wars film. And I agree with that too. I think it's
the
fantastic.
most beautiful looking Star Wars film.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, absolutely beautiful. And there was a lot of that kind of style, I thought, spilled into this film. But this film is not a Star Wars film. It is a sci-fi, and it's playing on that whole idea of AI. So it's kind of like if you took Rogue One, you mixed in a little bit of AI. Remember that one Spielberg film? And also things like Man on Fire, which John David Washington's dad, Denzel Washington, did. You know, that whole, I'm going to get this little kid out of here. It is a great film. And there was that sort of element to this as well. So you get those three films, mash them together, and, you know, some more unique stylings on top of that Gareth Edwards brings to the table. This is the kind of thing you're dealing with. A Chappie as well was another one I thought of with this, mainly in the sense how the robots look and how the robots are, and given them that personality to the point where a lot of the AI characters in it were not just robots. They did have personality. They have that. It was so again, there's a Blade Runner element to it.
Yes. So I only watched it last night. Finally watched it. I mean, in terms of scale, it's a big film. There's a lot of locations. There's a lot of stuff going on. It is as beautiful as Rogue One was. It's the cinematography really great. The way the special effects blend into the real photography here is impeccable. Really great job. I think this film should win the special effects Oscar. Mainly just for the robots with their holes in their head going through.
Yeah.
The seamlessness of that is really spectacular.
Yeah.
It is a terrific story. John David Washington is brilliant as always.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he?
It's a really the kind of the philosophical elements of it. You know, the kind of, as you say, are we human? Are the robots human? The humanity of it. The feelings toward the relationships. The kind of conflict. It's really interesting. The way they play around with it, and as prescient as always, as you say, in the current climate, we're talking about AI and things like this. It's very relevant. I thought the main plot around the child, which is the kind of main thing about him, the child is a weapon of the AI, and there's a real heart to the film, and you're with it all the way, and so it's very enjoyable in that way. And but the most important thing about the film is that it had Ralph Ineson.
I was going to mention Ken Watanabe and Ralph Ineson both making it in there. The Ken Watanabe element was because of Inception. I was thinking of Christopher Nolan and stuff. It was like, it's quite Nolan-esque in some ways. But Ralph Ineson turning up as the general. He's American general, sort of Texas son of a bitch. It was
shoot the rockets.
A different role for him. So I'll tell you who else was great in it as well. Alison Janney as Colonel Howell. She was a piece of work, wasn't she? As that sort of main antagonist in a way. Even though she's not the hired boss, she's the one that they use she gets the job done. God, her character was ruthless, absolutely ruthless, and
but also,
really great portrayal by her in it, I thought.
It was a great portrayal because it's really interesting because although she was ruthless and a real bitch in a way, I really felt for her.
Yeah,
I was
exactly, and that shows you something that that even her character had that kind of substance that you can relate to some of the stuff that she's. It was a really good portrayal. That was the one thing that stood out to me for the whole film was her portrayal. I thought, wow,
how could anyone survive that?
She won't. But it will turn the tide of the war.
Great film, really great, and it's showing again
Was.
Gareth Edwards' skills as an amazing filmmaker, especially in this sci-fi genre and stuff. He's done so well in it. I hope that he makes many, many more films to come.
Well, that's it. That's why I'm excited to see what comes up next.
If you have enjoyed this video, please consider supporting us at buymeacoffee.com or join us on Patreon. All links below.